The next skill that we're going to do is how to do a glucometer or do an AccuCheck, a finger stick for a patient. In the hospitals, they use a system that is connected into their computerized system, so we don't actually get to do those in the hospital, but there are multiple times and in multiple different places that you'll have the opportunity to do an AccuCheck or a glucometer check for fasting blood sugar or for blood sugar for anybody at that time. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got the proper equipment. You need alcohol wipes, you need cotton balls, you need something to stick the finger with, and you need your machine. When you open this up, you'll see that we have the machine that is right here, and we have the sticks that we use that will capillary fill the blood that is going to do the AccuCheck with. You want to make sure that when you turn your machine on, that your numbers check, that the code checks. Now, they've come a long way with this, and soon you won't need to worry about the code, that it's going to be a universal one, but you always want to make sure that they're within date, that they haven't expired, and that they're still good to use. So I'm going to need one of these out of here. And most of the time I can drop all of them, so make sure that you don't do that. So I have this, and the first thing that I'm going to do with it is I'm going to take the gold into it and I'm going to stick it in the machine. And that will automatically turn it on. And it again checks the code, and when I check the 113, I have 113 on my thing, so I know that it's the right thing. Then it shows me a little picture of the stick, and it's saying put a drop of blood on it. So now I need to put a drop of blood on it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take an alcohol wipe. Now, if the person is at home, they can use just soap and water. They don't have to use alcohol wipes. But for us and for our purposes, we're always going to use an alcohol wipe. You need to scrub the finger to keep it clean. I also recommend that you do it on the side of the finger. And the reason I say that is the patient typically is going to do it to the pad of their finger, and it's going to get calloused. The side of the finger doesn't have as many nerve endings in it, and it doesn't hurt as bad. Then you take whatever tool that they have, and this is just one that we use here. There may be a device that looks longer, and it'll you push the top of it and it will stick. But the idea is that you got to get some blood. So you take this and you pull it off, and then you're going to take it to the side of your finger, and you're going to push. I really am. That's it. Ah, there it went. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some blood, and I got my blood. I'm going to wipe it off, wipe the first drop off, and then I'm going to make sure that I get more blood. And it doesn't take a lot of blood anymore. It used to take a whole lot. It doesn't anymore. And I want to kind of sift it up. It's going to suck itself up right from it's like a capillary draw. And then it's going to come off, and it's going to give you a number in about 5 seconds. And mine's 125. I've had two peanut butter cookies this morning, so I guess that's not really too bad for me. Then after that, you need to make sure that your patient's finger has stopped bleeding. It may take a Band-Aid. If they're on aspirin, it may take a little bit longer, but always remember to make sure that their finger has stopped bleeding. Record your blood sugar, either in the computer or on the paper, wherever it is being recorded at, so that we know, and then look to see if there's orders that needs to be covered with insulin. Thank you.